What's up, you guys? So this is my little experiment with the hot water method, doing like a cherry red color. So this is Intense Red by Tintation. I got 2 bottles of it, and I got 1 bottle of Crimson, which I did not use. I got that Got to Be glue for the lace from the closure. So I heard that if you use that, then it won't turn the lace a color. But then I seen some people not do it as well, so I don't know. But I got it just in case, okay? Even though I only freaking $8, and I only used it for that. But anyways, I got 3 bundles of 613 deep wave. I got 14, 16, and 18, and then a 14-inch closure. And so this is my closure, and I'm just getting everything together now. I was so nervous doing this because I didn't know how it would turn out, but I'm spraying that just because I wanted to be on the safe side, because I did not need my closure being a deep cherry red color. So I just did it just in case. Better safe than sorry. I'm just getting my water ready. I just used mostly just hot water from the sink, but my water doesn't get that hot. So I also bought some water, boiled some water and put it in there as well. And it still wasn't that hot because I was trying to get stuff together. But anyways, girl. So yeah, that's just what I'm doing right now. And so I'm putting in my first bottle of the I think it's Kiss Tintation in the Intense Red, and it's just like a really deep cherry red color. And I put that in there, and then I just stirred it up a little bit. And then I think this is my second bottle. I put 2 bottles of two bottles of Intense Red in there. So I think that was my second bottle, and I was just getting some water to swish it around in the bottle to make sure I got all of it out. Because I wasn't trying to be having no apple red hair. I just wasn't. So now I am testing it to see what it looks like on a paper towel, and it was like blood red. And I was like, ooh, you see how I'm looking? Or not looking, but you see, I looked at that paper towel, how the paper towel was. But anyway, so I had some of this African violet and Adore color left over, so I'm using that. It's like half a bottle. So all in all, I used 2 bottles of Kiss Temptation in Intense Red, and then a half a bottle of African purple in Adore. And now you can see it's like a deeper red. So I went ahead and went with that and started well, before I did that, I tested it again because I was so scared. I wasn't sure. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna do it because like I'm doing all this for a 5-minute job. So I put the hair in there and just swished it around to make sure everything was covered. And now my closure, I'm putting that in there. I just wanted to let it sit for a minute. I waited last to put it in there to make sure that the little glue stuff that I had sprayed on there had set. So this is about 10 minutes later. I did it 5 minutes later at first, and I felt like the color was uneven. And so I put it in there for 5 more minutes, but the color was still the same. And I didn't want to risk leaving it in there for longer and some of the darker parts turning even darker to where it looked black. So I just went ahead and took it out at this point. And here you can't really tell, but to me I felt like it had highlights in it, and I really wasn't going for highlights. I was going for like all even color, but once it dried you really couldn't tell as much, so it was fine. But it was still like I was trying to get the color as even as possible. Even with this closure, I put it back in there for a little bit. I was just trying to get the color even, but it wasn't working for your girls, so I just took it out, washed everything with cool water. So this is cool water or cold water. And I didn't show it, but I did wash the hair with shampoo, the Garnier Fructis in the green bottle, just to get some of that color bleed out of it, so it wouldn't bleed onto my dress because my dress was white. So this is how it looked right fresh out of the water. We're washing it. I do like this hair, and it did turn out pretty good. Like I said, as you can see, some of the parts are darker than the others. It looks black, but it's not black. It's just a really dark, deep red color. So this is how it turned out, and I just made my wig, and that was it. Sewed it on my wig, and that was it. So I'll put a picture up, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.